I started with BT 14 years ago, part-time in the post room. I had to keep that job for 2 years whilst I looked around internally for other jobs to progress and get a promotion. I eventually got one in London, working with the aeronautical side, so we made the programmes that went through the aeroplane seat back screens. I did that for a couple of years, and then I decided to look around to see if I could go into a management position. And the avenue I chose to go down was to do bonusing and sales forecasting. I got a job with the government sales teams, and I stayed with them, but also decided that program management, project management is where I wanted to head in the direction of. So whilst doing that job, I looked around internally at the courses that were expected. I also volunteered for things that were outside of my remit, but I knew would get me noticed by senior managers, and just kept on until I eventually got a job to work in a program management office. I would say that the skills and attributes that have helped me along the way in my career would be tenacity and also flexibility. I've had to work away from home 4 days a week. I had to go to Birmingham 4 days a week from my home in Southampton, which is a 2.5-hour journey each way. I had to stay up in hotels a long periods of time away from home, but I knew it was for a greater good. It was the only way to get on, to get noticed, and it also demonstrated my flexibility, that I wasn't just, going to stay within my home location and wait for something to come along. I also would say volunteering for things that I didn't particularly want to do, to get myself noticed by senior managers, and to also be the first person somebody thought of. Lisa will do that, she'll help out. It all goes to sort of building you as a person and a reliable employee.